Wrongful convictions. These words may not jump off the page to you, or they probably don't even affect you. But unfortunately, wrongful convictions affect a small minority of the population. In 2013, in the United States, 87 wrongful conviction cases were revealed. Since 1989, over 2,000 wrongful conviction cases in the USA have occurred. Wrongful convictions change your life forever, and not for the better. You're probably wondering, why do wrongful convictions occur? Sadly, it's a question we know the answer to, yet we're refusing to do nothing about this. Again, every case is different, yet I've seemed to notice a pattern with wrongful conviction cases. The pattern lies on three elements that are in every wrongful conviction case. One of these being a non-liable witness, the second one being unjust police interrogation, and the third one being the case solely relying on forensic evidence. Now, when we look in the case of wrongful and unjust police interrogation, Jesse Kelly Jr. was a 17-year-old boy with a learning disability who was wrongfully interrogated by police. This was the spark that led to the West Memphis 3 case. Now, people will maybe say, well, he was 17 years old, he knew what he was doing. But these boys' lives were changed when they were wrongly convicted. And even though they've been let out of jail, their lives are still very hard for them. According to the Paradise Lost 3 documentary, Jesse Kelly Jr. was interrogated by police for over 16 hours, breaking his 14th Amendment right, and then ultimately confessing to the murder. The prosecutor of the West Memphis 3 case then used this as the main argument during trial, and the boys were wrongfully convicted. Now looking at non-liable witnesses, we go to the Amanda Knox case. Amanda Knox had a non-liable witness who was known to be a heroin addict and was high during the confession. Although this evidence was used against Knox, police admit that the interrogation was also a factor why she was wrongfully convicted. It is inexcusable, and non-liable witnesses cannot be used in cases. It just draws the line. Too many times, non-liable witnesses are the reason of wrongful conviction cases. Now we go to police forensics, where David DeWalby, a man who was wrongfully accused of killing his 7-year-old daughter, was only wrongfully accused because of a lack and execution of forensics. Wrongful conviction cases are never good for anyone, but imagine how it would feel being accused of killing your own 7-year-old daughter. At the end of the day, new laws need to be implemented into the USA's justice system to enhance it. Some of these laws can include a lawyer needing to be in the room when a person is being interrogated, more than one judge deeming a witness is liable, or forensic cases being double-checked. Someone may argue that this will cost more tax dollars and more taxpayers' money, but the fact is, it costs $120,000 for a male inmate to be imprisoned for 1 year, and $128,000 for a female inmate to be imprisoned for a year, according to the U.S. government. This means that with these people who are wrongfully convicted out of jail, taxpayers will essentially save money, making this statement not true. Now that you know how change will happen due to the laws I just stated, the U.S. government's only task now is to make sure they follow through. Not only will these laws free innocent people, but they will also make society realize that the guilty person who caused these crimes is still out there, and hopefully we'll look for him, and justice will be served to society. Looking through a historical lens and using jurisprudence, the USA has been known to make laws, and then other countries will follow suit on these laws. Hopefully a neighboring country like Canada will also commit to these laws, ultimately ending wrongful convictions in our society for good.